Hello guys, welcome to Canton Fribourg. We're going to be walking through the stunning town of Gruyère today, obviously famous for the cheese Gruyère which goes in the fondue. We will be having one of those in the video. We'll go around the famous Gruyère cheese museum, go to the Alien Museum, the HR Gruyère Museum, which is basically at the end of this street. This is the street here. It's a very small place, but what you have to do is pack the day with fun activities like I just listed. Remember, Americans, service is slow in Europe. I've heard a few of you tutting over how slow it takes for fondue to come. Yeah, it does take a while, so when you're in Switzerland, just become Swiss and enjoy these simple things in life, like the water fountain here. I want to give you some info on parking. When you park, you actually park at the end of the town down here. It's 3 francs for 2 hours. There isn't many parking spaces, but there's enough because people come and go. Lots of kids here. It's very international. There's an old Swiss man here. I must say, this is the only place in the world where you could have something as stunning and as beautiful as this medieval town on top of this hill in the middle of the mountains, and then have this really crazy museum and bar. Wow. What do you Swiss people think about the fact the museum was put here? Very, very cool place if you're into the movies. If you're not, then you might want to keep your 12 francs 50 to enjoy with a few extra drinks whilst having the fondue. So that's basically the main part of the town there. We're going to walk through here. So if you head up this little hill here, you'll find the museum, and then at the end of the museum you have the castle as well. Both things you have to pay for. Remember, Switzerland is a very expensive country, so just be prepared to spend some extra cash. Wow, I really love the old style buildings here. Has anyone stayed here for the night? Let me know below if you have. For me, it's kind of just a day trip. Yeah, I can see the museum now. So, HR Gruyère didn't actually live here. He's not from this part of Switzerland. I think he lived mainly in Zurich, but he visited here a few times and thought it would be a really cool place to have his work on display. And I think he made a good choice. So this is actually part of the museum here. So it's an old building, and this is the bar. Now you are allowed to go in the bar and take pictures, but you have to buy a drink. And they don't mind which one. It's just people walking in there and taking pictures is a no-no. So that's the bar here. And then you have the museum here. And if you keep walking up, then you get to the castle. So the length of this part of the video is actually the size of the town. Oh, look at these little dachshunds here. Hello. Are they friendly? A little bit. Yeah, right, there's the answer. Never trust a dachshund, that's what they say. They are cute though, aren't they? Wow, that was steeper than I thought. That's another thing. It's not very accessible for people who are disabled. And yeah, just give yourself a bit of a... Don't go as quickly as me. I've already walked around, remember. I'm just giving you what I've learned. So we're going to come through here and we'll see the castle. Another thing, you know the programme The Grand Tour, Jeremy Clarkson, James May, Richard Hammond? I'm pretty sure they nicked the name from this Swiss signpost. So in Switzerland they have a thing called a Grand Tour, and you can basically follow the signposts and you'll get to really cool selfie spots. That is basically the town of Gruyère. Let's enjoy The fondue, it's difficult for me to film because I'm on my own today, but inside the fondue, traditional Swiss style, you have Gruyère, which is the local cheese, and then Vacherin, which is also from Canton Fribourg. If you look in the kitchen here, they actually make the cheese themselves. So the moment of truth, let's give it a go. The secret to a fondue is to keep it moving, so get your bread nice and small. Whack it on, and then you go in the middle and work your way round. And don't let it stick to the bottom, so you just keep moving the pot basically. And if it falls in, then you'll find it at the end, don't worry. Right, so you get a nice load on there. It's going to be very hot. Another thing they have in there is garlic and some white wine. That's delicious. And a must-see place when you come to Gruyère is the famous cheese factory, La Maison du Gruyère. Upon entry, you get this little cheese sample. So one of them is 6 months, 9 months and 12 months. And before you go in the shop, because there is a shop inside as well, you can get a little taster before you buy some cheese, which is freshly made here. 7 francs entry. One thing I will say about Switzerland, it's very rare for things to be open on a Sunday, the day I'm here. The problem with the Sunday is the museum's open, but they're not actually making the cheese on the Sunday, so it looks a bit like this. There's not much going on. I walked around in 10 minutes. You do get a little listening device in many languages, about 12 different languages. And yeah, if you really want to find out information about how the cows go up and down these hills, then it's right up your street. But if you really just want some free cheese like me, then it's also up your street. Switzerland must be the only country in the world where you can have something as beautiful as this mixed with this in the same town. Enjoy the museum, worth every penny if you're a fan of the Alien movie. If you're not, but you like gothic-y stuff, then I'd go in. If you're not into any of that, then don't waste your money. Do you like the town? Yes. It's pretty? Yes. Where are you from?
Peru.
Oh, Peru, wow. And why did you come here?
No, I live here.
Oh, you live here, okay. And do you think, what would you say to tourists? Is it good to come?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah?
the best one, I think.
The best town in Switzerland?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted because it's uphill, yeah?
And you, where do you come from?
I'm from England.
Ah, from England, so you are not far.
But you were going to say it depends. It depends on what? You think it's the best town? Why?
In this region, I think is the best one.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And what language is it? Is it French and German?
French.
French.
Yes.
And Italian, okay.
No, but in Switzerland there are 4 languages.
Yes.
And this region is French one.
Okay. And have you been in the museum?
No.
Not yet.
Are you going in?
No.
No?
I have
We
been
know.
here many times.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So do you think it's an expensive town?
No, I think no.
No?
For Switzerland, I think depends how much do you your salary.
Yeah? Okay. So it's
Maybe
mainly
for a tourist.
for tourists, I think it's a little bit expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have to enjoy the cheese factory, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So there we go.
The chocolate.
And the chocolate as well.
Gruyère.
Oh wow, they've got the 2 factories. Well, we're only doing the cheese. But thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that video in Gruyère. I would say it's in my top 3 towns in Switzerland. It's just so unique. It's on the hill, cobbled stones, and it's just got that weird museum. It's just got a bit of everything for everyone. It's not far away from Lausanne and Geneva. You can get the train there. There's other beautiful places nearby as well. I think we will be doing a lot more of Switzerland. I am curious what you would like to see in the winter time. So obviously last winter I went to Southeast Asia. I was thinking of doing Egypt and Turkey. I don't know if I have time for India, but let's see. So let me know below, what would you like to see me do on the channel? And I will see you either in Montreux or Lyon or Zurich, somewhere in Europe in the next video. Cheers guys, thanks for all the comments and subscribes.